Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Glow 10.0, and as you may have heard, there will be no playoffs for the Boston Red Sox in the year 2010 and 11. Joe, I know here's a simple question, but where do you start? If you can synthesize it, what went wrong?
I'll say it in 3 words, Bob. Pitching.
Like, you're absolutely right. Because even though we can annotate the failures of some of the hitters, including Poppy, 1 home run and 8 RBIs in the last 6 games.
Pedroia dipped a little.
And Gonzalez's power did erode, and maybe it's the shoulder, maybe not, whatever. And the defense fell apart as well, and their fundamental baseball sense eroded. But it was all about the pitching. Now, at the beginning of the month, if somebody told you there would be a pitching problem, you said, well, yeah, the back end of the rotation is shaky. But thank God we got Beckett and Lester.
Yeah, right.
Well, guess what?
Yeah,
they did not step up.
You know, Lester pitched pretty good last night.
Oh, he was heroic to a degree last night.
But for the month of September, and you know, I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, Bob, but they're horrible.
Well, Beckett was 1 and 2 officially with a 5.48, and Lester was 1 and 3 officially with a 5.96, and of course an excellent no decision in game 162. I'm saying that all this problem really started the night that Beckett went out of the game after pitching well in Toronto, which wound up with the ankle, which wound up with the 11-inning loss on a home run by Brett Lowry. Saying that because he wasn't quite the same after that. I don't think he wasn't. He had no sustainable success after that.
And as it's tightened up toward the end of September, I remember saying at least twice, all the Sox need is a well-pitched game from Jon Lester, and this is over.
Right.
And it never happened.
Never happened, and not until game 162, which should have been good enough, but it wasn't. But Beckett couldn't hold a 4-1 lead against the Orioles at home. Couldn't hold a 2-1 lead against them on the road the other night, and it was Gopher-centric, which he was when he first came here. Bad home runs at the worst possible time.
I was most shocked by Lester getting rocked by the Yankees in New York. I mean, I really thought he was going to come up big.
And he was probed and given an opportunity to say, well, you know, this and that. And he was manned up and said there is nothing wrong with me. He was defiant and adamant. All right, there wasn't anything wrong with him, but he didn't deliver. Those two guys have to take the big share of the blame. But the fact is, the pitching was just historically bad, and had it been just bad, they would be playing baseball in the rest of this month.